Oh, Wildman! Wildman!
Hola, Papi!
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Where have you been?
So lately, I feel like people are deceiving me. I'm seeing everyone with a monster lens, especially like you, Mom, Dale, my stepfather, and I think people are keeping secrets from me.
What type of secrets?
Whether it's secrets about, how successful my cousins, aunts, uncles, or stepfamily may be.
Why would anybody not keep why would anybody keep a secret about that stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe because, regardless.
And even if people were, they're not part of our lives. I mean, our lives, we have nothing to do with those people.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I was being villainized, talked about, and, scapegoated, and I feel like people have betrayed me. But, try to see, my parents and stepfather as if they're being honest and genuine with me. As if they're, communicating, transparently, and there's really nothing to disclose. Case in point, I was going on a long post, trying to get a confession about secrets, and we talked about Kirby from Nintendo. And you remember in my childhood, he's obviously a little pink puff who battles the forces of evil, and I would say, Cuppy, it's Cuppy's adventure, remember?
Yeah, I mean, I know you told me that you wanted me to buy you, I guess, it was like Nintendo, right?
Nintendo NES, yes.
The NES. I guess the game is Kirby's Adventure?
Yes.
But it sounded, to me, like you were saying Cuppy's Adventure. Mm. So I would, so I said, okay, I'll look and I'll get you Cuppy's Adventure. And you would say no, it's not Cuppy, it's Cuppy. Mm. So I was like, okay, Cuppy? So this went on for a little bit, back and forth, and it was pretty cute. I mean, how I didn't, I didn't really know much about the Nintendo games other than Mario.
Yeah, and something else that I was talking.
Tetris. I like the Tetris.
Tetris too. Now, obviously, people change.
Dr. Mario.
And this is when I was in elementary school. Obviously, Kirby's Adventure was a good game for the NES.
Yeah.
People that remember me in my elementary school years, or even people who remember me in high school, you would progress and evolve as a person, and you're not the same person you were 20, 25, 30 years ago.
Even a year ago.
Even a year ago, I mean, there's tremendous differences from who I was. Mm-hmm. And the same is true for you. So do you ever notice how some people tend to remember you from a current phase of your life when maybe you've matured and changed as a person?
Yeah, probably. And that's how people knew you, or that's how people remember you.
Yeah, and obviously the kernel of truth is I didn't really have much of a relationship with my cousins, aunts, uncles, and they probably remember me as somebody for the past 20 years. They probably remember me as a kid who used to play video games and used to enjoy playing the video games, and that's really not me anymore,
And conversely, how do you remember them?
Yeah, I remember them based on how I knew them, and I'm sure they've changed and evolved as people too. They're probably not the same people. I mean, I'm sure without question. I'm not even the same person I was 10 years ago or a year ago. People are constantly changing and evolving, and so the kernel of truth here is I really had no relationship with my cousins, aunts, uncles.
Well, you did when you were growing up, but what happens is, and this is life, you progress. You move to different situations. You move to different, after high school, you went to college, and obviously your cousins didn't go to college with you. So your college experience, or the going to college, or or going to work, or what have you, meeting different people. That's things that you do. Your cousins.
Families branch apart. Families go their separate ways, and that's exactly what happened.
And not just family, but
your high school friends too.
Friends from the past and stuff. I mean, we all we all move on to a different situation.
Exactly, and that is
So, but
yeah, we'll run out of time. Well, that is what it is.